We are gonna lose some arrows today. Welcome back to the channel and the pollen, my God. So my last long shot video, y'all saw where I said my bow is maxed out, and I wasn't lying, my bow was maxed out. I think I did 150 yards, give or take. Actually, I have to go back and look. Yeah, actually, no, I know it was because that was my second pin. Yep, 150 right there. But what I didn't mention is this is the dial proof 3-pin. So I've got one more pin to shoot with. I'm relatively certain that it's dialed in, no pun intended. But what I'm gonna do is shoot all my targets from, I think, like 48 out to 100. And then I've got my big shot target way out yonder. I think it's like 160 yards, 170 yards. 170.1 actually. Actually, I can't remember if I've shot with my third pin or not. I think I did. I don't know, we're gonna find out. This is a phenomenal way to calibrate any of your pins by starting at a closer distance. There we go. By starting at a closer distance and working your way out so you can see if it's actually calibrated properly or not. First target's gonna be a 48. Let's see, 49, 48. The old black bear. Let's see how the first shot goes. Maybe a tick low. We'll find out on the next target for sure. Next target is a little bitty javelina. 60.5. That's a little target for that far. It was supposed to rain all day today, so I'm very fortunate to be able to get out here and shoot a little bit. Ooh, yes ma'am, more of that please. So Texas has actually scarred me for shooting 3D javelinas because, I don't know if y'all know this, of course if you've ever hunted javelinas you probably do, their vitals is actually kind of like right there in their neck. They don't really have a shoulder, so to speak. Well, actually, they don't really have a neck, I should say. But that's one thing that I was really struggling with when I did hunt javelinas a couple years ago is don't aim behind the shoulder, aim in front of the shoulder. That's where you'll kill them. And ever since then, on a 3D javelina, that's the only place I aim. Practice like you hunt. Pronghorn's gonna be at 69. The old speed goat. Never hunted one of these for real. Uh-oh. Very well may have been me. Oh good, now the wind's blowing. I knew I was missing something. Yeah, that was definitely me. Because let me go ahead and tell you something, boys and gals. 59 ain't the same as 69. Attaboy, Scotty. Yeah, that'll do it, donkey. And this is why we practice. Love it when I do that. Yep, told you it was me. Got shot that booger a little forward. Just outside the 10 ring. I can live with that. Up and down's looking pretty decent so far though. We now have a beheaded tail of the white deer. 90 and some change. Sure to use the right indicator, Scotty. Do-do-do-do. Elbow popping this morning. Boy, that is really hard to see with that third pin at the 90 yards. I might need to turn my light on. Lord have mercy. We got contact though, folks. We got contact. Let's see. A little high, just barely outside the 10 ring. I can live with that. Alright, I got a black bear out there at 100, which with the way I hit that little white tail, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the gold, folks. So right there, looks like I may have pushed that target out just a little far, because I'm showing about 160. It's gonna be my max before I start getting sketchy. I say that target is already behind the tariff a little bit, and I'm up somewhat high, so if I go down there, it's gonna be lower. Screw it. Bouncing back and forth between 161 and 225. It's because I can barely see the target. We're gonna go for it. All or nothing. Make sure my indicator's in the right spot. Yep. Right about, yeah. See what happens. This is gonna be a long drop. I forgot to mention before I lose an arrow, if you're wondering why I don't mind that tariff being in front of the target, it's because when you're shooting longer distances, even if you can't completely see the physical target that you're aiming at, and like what I got is a little ridge in front of it, there's so much slope in the arrow, it's gonna go right over and hopefully into the target or into the field. We're about to find out. Oh. I heard nothing. And I couldn't see it either. I'm gonna guess that was short, because typically if I'm high, I would have hit the trolley. Try that one more again. Yeah, okay, just make sure everything's where it needs to be. Okay, I saw it. I heard something. I don't know if it was the target or not. I'm gonna shoot one more and then go check and see. If that wasn't the target, then it was probably a corn stalk in front of the target, or grass, whatever. So let's see here. Ooh. I think that hit it. I'm pretty positive. About to go find out. Gonna see if I can find that arrow real quick that I had the mishap with on my dial earlier. Ruger, find it. Find it. Well, you're no help today. Ooh. This is actually one of my original tack arrows from, God, like 3 years ago. Holy smokes, I see one arrow, which is one more than I was kind of expecting. Oh, and the other one was just a little short. How many times did I shoot? I shot 3 times. Hold on. I believe that this was either my second or third shot. Actually, I think that was my third shot, because I remember using that one for my... Oh, hey, I did hit it. Hold on a second. That counts. That's pulling the line. Typically, this target has a much louder report whenever a arrow hits it, but since it rained all night, it's more like a water balloon right now, so it's not as loud as normal. I think I'm still missing an arrow. I think I shot 3 times. Well, it looks like the pasture's gonna claim another one of my arrows today, but 3 shots, 2 hit the target. I ain't mad about it, considering that's a personal best for me, 161 yards. I can live with that. And what's more important to me than having a new personal best as far as distance goes is now having a ton of confidence in my sight tape. So now I'm officially ready for Total Archery Challenge.